Welcome back to the graveyard, guys. How's everybody doing? Last run on our Gunfire Reborn playthrough-ish thing runs, roguelikes. We had a discussion about this in, like, I think it was the first episode, maybe it was the second episode, that that I really don't know whether to call this a playthrough or what, really, at this point. But last run, we cleared Elite Mode, unlocking Nightmare for us, which I can only assume is obviously, probably a harder version of Elite. We have committed to the idea of probably unlocking Bun Bun after this, and we're gonna play a Crown Prince run because you know what? I really think that we should go into Nightmare doing the first character you play as, and plus I think Crown Prince is pretty cute, and I want to try out more of the elemental stuff. People were telling me do not go Energy Orb. Energy Orb is trash. Energy Orb is garbage. You are a fool if you run Energy Orb. So hopefully we can figure out how to run him correctly this time. No promises. The Fire Dragon's really good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that inscription's actually kind of useless on this gun because it chews through ammo so fast that it's not going to really matter too much. I think I'm going to run Thunderclap gloves since we did run the laser gloves once and it actually carried us through to like the end of the game. So I think that this might end up being an interesting run. I don't know for sure yet. I like the idea of it though. I hate seeing the fact that they have two enhancements, some of them now, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, it was kind of expected eventually. Now we just gotta wait. Oh my god, that's such a long timer. We literally, that's the biggest thing that I hate about immortal enemies, I gotta say, is the fact that their timer is just like, why would you do that? Why would you ever cause me pain like that, game? Please, let me just kill the enemy once and be done with it. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, obviously, but I mean, it makes the game harder, but also makes me cry a little bit on the inside, you know? I just wish that I didn't have to wait, is all. Because there's so many times I've taken unnecessary damage because I've tried to go, like, forward with the gameplay when there's an immortal enemy in our midst. And obviously, that's just something that I'm probably a little bit biased towards. And it's probably not an issue for everyone, but it is an issue for me. And therefore, it must change because I am the center of my own little universe. I am my own individual little grain of sand. And we're already off to the races on a banter hole, aren't we? Anyways, what are we wanting to look for in this run? Actually, like, that is one thing that I do like about the Crown Prince is the variety that you can play him as. Like, the variety that you can have as Crown Prince, you can either go Tony Stark or you can go straight shotties. You can go snipers. Like, he's not really locked into any one playstyle, which it works for him, but it also works against him in some ways because, like, the fact that he is not locked into one playstyle means that you can obviously, choose whatever you think comes up and whatever you think is going to be interesting for the run. But also, it typically, variety does mean that you cannot really become ridiculously strong in any one category, which is an issue usually in games like this, at least later in the games like this, where you are gonna have to, obviously specialize into one thing or the other. And I don't know if Crown Prince, like, later in reincarnation mode and all that stuff is gonna be, of utmost importance to run. We did get the 3% damage increase for copper, which I think maxes out at 1,000 copper, which is not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad in the slightest. This is awful. I'm going to take the freeze upgrades. It won't help us on bosses too much, but it will help us in the meantime with, like, the elites. And I think Luwu gets frozen by him. I'm not sure if anything else, if any other bosses get frozen by him, but it will help against horse heads and stuff like that. So I am okay with it at the very least for now. I will say for sure I'm looking for a weapon to replace Woodpecker. I'm not running Lei Luo, so, like, the Woodpecker is still decent, but it leaves much to be desired when you're not running it on Lei Luo. So, that being said, I do really hope that we get a better one. Oh, silver medal. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so silver medal is one of those things that's, like, really good on most characters. But since I play Qing Yan, it's kind of less so. Qing Yan has a lot of these, items are bad for him just specifically because he uses armor, which I'm really hoping for. By the way, at 1.0 on their roadmap, it says at 1.0 they're planning on adding a new character, which I'm super excited for, by the way. I will say it in every single episode. I do not care. But they're adding a new character, and I was talking about this on stream like yesterday or the day before, that I really hope that they add a second armor character, because Qingyan, don't get me wrong, he's a really fun character, but he just feels out of place being the only one that uses armor. And I love his armor mechanic. I love it to bits, but if they could come up with a second character that uses armor, it would just feel a lot better. I feel like just having options for the armor status. And like it would also open the floodgates for, like, you know, obviously more armor specific scrolls and stuff. And plus it might maybe give people a little more leeway when it comes to Qingyan. Also, we are going to be very much trying to fill instantly after swapping. That's not going to be very useful because I don't really swap weapons mid-fight that often. But I think it would give way to more people being up for the idea of Qingyan being used a little more. I'm also really excited because at 1.0 it says that there's going to be a campaign for the game. I have no idea what a campaign for this would even look like, other than, you know, adding more story elements and stuff like that, and maybe like I guess making the, oh gosh, sorry, radio silence for a little bit, making the game like a little more conjoined, because as is right now, the story is, oh my god, demonic power has occurred, go kill it, and that's fine. I don't need like a huge story in order to get behind a game, you know. If you need a story to get behind a game, then I think that there's more of an issue with you than anything. Sorry, not sorry for those of you that can't get behind a game without a story. I love a story, but it's not necessary. Also, I think I'm gonna take fire damage. I really enjoy fire damage. I think that pyro dominance is better than corrosion dominance. I think that like shock is honestly better than corrosion. When it comes to the elements, I just feel like there's a lot better stuff. Like I feel like corrosion's the worst, just because the sheer fact of it is because like not a lot of enemies really use armor. I feel like there's so many enemies that just don't use armor that it's gonna go like kind of useless against. So I think that that's the main thing against it for me. That being said, like, don't get me wrong, shock is very limited in and of itself, but pyro is literally every single enemy has a health bar, so I feel like pyro is the most versatile. Now, I could be wrong, like, don't get me wrong, pyro might be bad just because, you know, later in the game, there's, like, so many things that have shields and armor and all this, and that makes up, like, probably the vast majority, I would assume, of their health bars. Whereas their general health is just pretty low in regards to it. But like, that's what I'm getting at. The fact that literally everything can take damage from this. By the way, this is a fireworks show and a half. Like, Lord almighty. But the fact that everything will take damage from fire just makes me a lot more apt to take it. Instead of it being, you know, kind of a niche pick for certain enemies and then useless against others. I just like the ability to like not have to worry about, oh, do I have to run this right now? Do I have to run this right now? It just takes away some of the taxing on my brain. And I have like I've said, I have a limited space of RAM. I need as little bit of added taxation onto that as possible. And with that, the portal's open. Ooh, we do have Prism here. Prism's nice. I do like Prism. I think I need to take Glimmering, keep on with Glimmering though for now, at the very least, because Glimmering doing the fire damage and plus we have the 40% is really nice. I think we take the HP down and grab this. First shot after each 10 seconds will deal crit damage. It's not too bad. I don't think that it's actually the best item, but I like it. I like it. The added a chance to crit. Also, 80% fire damage on third room is not bad at all. I am a little scared considering that, like, I know a lot of things. Oh, this is awful. What do you mean? Okay, 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 okay. This is awful. Yeah, I do not like that. I do not like that one bit. That is a terrible room. I should have just left as soon as I saw that I hit them and not looked back. The literally, okay, I feel like if you have an ability that does extra damage to nearby enemies, then you should not be able to trigger those stone statues by, you know, having that effect, but whatever. Also, another great thing about that is, like, we already have enough to get the Bun Bun. Since we died so early, I'm gonna do another run, and I'm not planning on actually winning this run because, you know, Bun Bun is, you know, early, but I think that we're gonna run Bun and just see what happens. Swords out, damage for every blade heart stack you have. Sure, let's give a run for the Bun, dude. You know, let's give a run for Bun. Oh my god, she's so short. She's so adorable. Look at how tiny Bun Bun is. All right, we're throwing her into the fire of nightmare mode. Now, I have no clue how to run Bun Bun. I know for a fact that I've been told that Death Blossom mixed with, like, a high rate of fire is really good. So naturally, we're going to get no high rate of fire items. Let's run Sting. I guess that'll have to do. Yep, that'll do. Holy crap, I'm liking it. I'm not sure, like, okay, I know her Death Blossom is, like, something to do with, like, every time they're hit, something occurs, but I think that there's an added thing where, like, it doesn't matter how fast you hit them because there's, like, there's something with it where, like, there's a delay. There's only a certain amount of times that you can do damage to them with it in a certain time frame. Like, I think it's every 1 second it activates. But there's a way that you can upgrade it through the golden goblets, I want to say, that increases the amount of times that you can do it. Flying sword base damage. For every flying sword summon, increase max shield by 2 for 6 seconds. I don't know if that's good. Flying sword has a 40% chance to deal double damage. So there's an additional 20% chance to deal 3 times the damage when hitting enemies who are marked by Fatal Bloom. Let's try this, because I like it. And don't get me wrong, yes, the 100% base damage is, like, almost strictly better, but also I kind of think that this is just going to be an interesting thing to try out. Oh my god, Bun Bun sword strikes. Oh, hello. Oh, that was, what the heck? That was not a challenge. Weapon attacks instantly. Oh, dude, Final Judgment is an instant take. Like, it is so nice. If we get bullet penetration with this, there's so many bosses that, like, go down so much quicker with this. Just specifically because, like, the 8% and the bullet penetration mixed in together is deadly. Okay, that is interesting. Wait, oh my... I don't know exactly how strong this is. Okay? I'm confused. I don't know if this is a good item or not, really. Like I shouldn't say item. I mean a good ability or not. Like, it's really awkward, I feel like, because of one reason and one reason only. Like, I don't know what, if I'm supposed to be aiming at them, if it's an instant hit or what. I feel like I need to aim it, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the aim. That is frustrating, to say the least. Whoop. Okay, this I can get with the bunny. The swords are pretty cool, but I don't know how useful they're actually going to be. Also, every enemy having effectively like 15% less health is really nice. I don't think I want to upgrade these yet. I think I want to keep my money for future endeavors, but we will check out the vault because all vaults are worth going to this early in the game. And it's an easy one. Let's go. Dude, I love this vault because it's literally just free. It's the most free scrolls that you will ever get in the game. Early freaking vault. Each shot will consume 1 additional spare ammo and plus 25% lucky shot. Recover consumed spare ammo when triggering a lucky shot. We have anything? Lucky shot chance plus 20%. Recover consumed ammo to reserve on a miss. Actually, kind of a synergy there. I feel like. I'm not sure how much it's gonna help, but I'll take it. For each second the player doesn't deal damage, ninja invincibility is not bad. Ninja invincibility I will take. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but hey. Also, I'm thinking about taking this all the way, but I kind of want an exclusive inscription. Like that's where a big power spike for a lot of these is the exclusive inscriptions in specific. And I feel like I need to go for the exclusive inscriptions on this person in specific, because I feel like a lot of the damage is based off of your damage from your weapon anyway. Like, I think that Fatal Bloom is a lot of the big damage comes from the actual weapon that you're going to be using for a lot of this. So I kind of want to like wait for that. I want to keep my options open, so to say. Enemies marked by Fatal Bloom take plus 20% damage from the flying sword summoned and by swords out would home, and the flying sword summoned by swords out will home in. Okay, interesting. After hitting an enemy with flying sword, the inflicted enemy takes plus 4 damage from flying swords within 1 second. Killing an enemy that is marked by Fatal Bloom will instantly recover 30% of ammo to the magazine. I think I'm gonna trust my gut and the people that were in chat a couple days ago and go with Fatal Bloom and see how it rules. Oh, I hate these rooms. Okay, give 1 occult scroll, obtain a dusty scroll. Higher chance. I think that we give... I think that we give 1, because don't we have, like, 1 that doesn't matter? Oh, no, all these are good. Never mind, we're buying 1 then. Spirit Feline is actually insane. Okay, I will take that. And Mystic Mirror. Oh my. Okay, yeah, that's a little busted, a little broken. The thing is that Spirit Feline is actually ridiculously busted, specifically for, specifically for bosses. That's not that great otherwise, but for the bosses, it is insanely good. Hello? Okay, this is very awkward. I don't know what the heck is happening. I hate these rooms so much because they just feel so weird. Like, it's such an odd concept compared to, like, the rest of the runs. Where, like, instead of, like, going full throttle, you just gotta protect. And I hate it so much. Okay, come on, chill out. I will say though, however, that it seems like the little cube, it does seem to have a lot of HP, so you usually aren't too worried about it, I feel like. That being said, it is still very annoying to have to deal with it. Because, like, having to focus on the health and the enemies, like, running past you to hit it is the most frustrating thing in any game. Like they should know. Gamers hate escort quests, so, like, why would you think that this is a good idea in a game like this? Okay, why am I doing so much damage? I feel like I am doing simultaneously so much damage, but also no damage with that gun. like I genuinely don't know how to run this character right now. I'm learning it in the hardest difficulty that we have unlocked as well, which is probably not the ideal way to do this, but I mean, hey, we're running it and hoping to find it out as long like along the way. Beautiful. There we go. We still had half health, like, surprisingly. Did not expect to have half health on the time that we got out of there, but I'm kind of on the fence about Angelic Aura. Oh no, this is Star Devourer. Oh, yeah, that makes sense as to why it's bad. I thought that this was an Angelic Aura. I've heard a lot of people talking about how Angelic Aura is really good. Empathy with sword. This is combat prowess. For every flying sword summoned, when dealing weapon damage to an enemy, there's a 10% chance to summon a flying sword to hit the same enemy. I feel like this might be good because it doesn't seem like there's any, like, drawbacks of it too much. I do want to try and get the gauntlets. I feel like the gauntlets would be insane on the bunny. That was ridiculously easy. I will say that I don't think that any of those shots triggered the aura thing, but oh no, it does. Oh, it just spawns behind them. Oh, that's actually insane. I don't think that those shots can miss. Okay, yeah, I think that this might actually be really good. I could be wrong, but it seems insanely powerful. Whoops. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. What the hell is going on? Dude, I legit keep dying from one little, like, thing. I want to give it another try. I want to give it another try because I feel like I can make this work. Talent. Let's go ahead and give it, hold on. Or one use. Does Fatal Bloom, like... I don't know if Fatal Bloom, like, stacks or not. Okay, we're gonna give it one more try because I do not expect to go far into Nightmare mode. We will see how this happens, and plus, if we die as fast as the last runs, like, that'll add up to about 30 minutes, which is what we typically like to go to in these episodes. Argus, not that great. I think I'm gonna take Concealed Ammo for now. Let me just check this real quick. Summon petals in the front that explode outwards, marking all enemies within 6 meters. The mark lasts for 6 seconds, dealing damage to a marked enemy again every time you hit it 12 times. So, where is the one that we want? Deal 100% weapon damage to up to 2 other marked enemies. So yeah, we really want to... Yeah, we really want to do, like, all these things to them. Hold on. Ammo consumption required to gain a stack. Base stack +1, max stack +1. Reduce damage taken by 30%. I don't care about that. There was a way to cause us to hit, like, ridiculous amounts on Fatal Bloom. But it does look like we want high rates of fire. So she does run normal weapons, it looks like. The only issue that I have is that, like, I feel like she is just easily killed so fast, which does worry me. It worries me greatly, and, like, that's also another thing. Like, if I die fast, then that means that I'm not gonna have, like, much chance to really try anything. Maybe we should test her out in a normal mode just to see, like, what runs well with her. But also, I'm, like, kind of concerned because normal mode is, like, it's super easy to just kind of run anything. If I'm being 100% honest, like, no facetiousness or anything in my voice. Like, if we just take the easy way out, then we're gonna kind of ingrain in bad habits, I feel like, where I'm like, oh, this ran well in normal mode, and obviously it's just not gonna run well in this mode. I'll take the Against the Flow. I mean, it's not the greatest scroll, but also we didn't really get a choice there, and it also adds ammo, I believe. Be wrong on that. I feel like it was ammo. Granted, I feel like, you know, maybe aiming a little better could solve a great majority of our issues. There we go. Okay, I can see where this could start. Oh, getting a little ridiculous. But that being said, like, I feel like we need lightning gauntlets bad to make this really pop. If we want this to really start going crazy, then I think that that's the way to go. Each time Fatal Bloom marks an unmarked enemy, increase weapon damage and skill damage by 8%. Like I'm going Weapon Bloom damage here, man. I mean, sorry, Fatal Bloom damage. I feel like the Q is the way to run it. Bun Bun might not be the best, but it definitely seems like we want her to run this specific way. Like, just a humongous rate of fire. Wait, hold on. Can she run shotties as well? Was it each time a bullet hits, or was it each time they just get hit? Hold on. Let me reread this. Every time you hit it 12 times. The shotguns are kind of in for this, right? Because, like, illusion causes, like, 12 hits on one shot, effectively increasing the damage per shot by 600, right? Or am I just kind of crazy right now on that? Am I going a little insane on that idea? Oh my god. Once that shot does come in, it is lovely. Okay, I might try out the illusion build on it. Illusion just seems like ridiculous on any character anytime though, which is a little upsetting because like I don't like running just like, oh, one gun and done. But it's too good not to. Oh my god, hit your shots, please. Lucid. There we go. Hello, Horn Beetle. Thank you. Like, a big part of my issue is that I'm just taking dumb damage right now. Minus 20% damage and plus 30% damage dealt for 10 seconds whenever you consume 100 ammo. No downside. I'll take Arms Dealer. This is making me definitely run electric gloves again, though. The fact that our ammo consumption going up means more damage reduction and less damage, but also more damage output. Making it a hard bargain not to run, like, high ROF guns. That being said, I'm also kind of against the idea of chewing through all my ammo at one point. If I can get a... Oh, fudge. If I can get a ammo consumer, like an ammo consumption downgrade, then that would be really great. Enemies marked, and the flying sword. Take 20% damage on the flying sword summoned by will home in. This is not bad. Reduce enemy movement speed by 30 and increase and damage dealt by 20% when the enemy is marked. That seems really good. For every flying sword, summon increase weapon damage and skill damage by 1.5 for 8 seconds. I think that we want to go for more cursed marks here. It's kind of like the death mark for Qing Yan. And I think that I'm gonna enjoy the fact that it's kind of like that. Because, see, like, increasing damage, it also, like, inherently increases the Death Bloom damage itself. And then on top of that, like, it increases, oh, damage with regular guns. Okay, we just can kind of chill out here. I do like that her ability has a little bit more nuance to it, though. Because, like, a lot of abilities and a lot of the actives in this game are kind of just like, oh, press it when you need the damage. And it's kind of upsetting to see that, but also, like, I like how there's, like, oh, you can kind of bank your points here in order to do more damage later on. And it just gives a little bit more depth to the character. Yes, a little more depth to the character, you know? It feels different from the others. Oh my gosh. That being said, I really need to find a way to stop taking all the damage. I just feel like the enemies are actually hitting their shots a lot more frequently in higher rankings. I could be wrong on that, but I just feel like I am getting hit by the shots a lot more. Scalpel is really good. I kind of want it. And it also gives increased rate of fire for 2 seconds on a crit hit. I think that we take it. I think that we genuinely take this because the scalpel is wicked crit damage mixed in with like everything else that we want in a gun. High rate of fire, you know. It's insane. Yeah, I like scalpel quite a bit. Fuck off. So many of yous. Keep shooting. Keep on causing the damage. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I tried to get out of there. Woo. Miss all my swords. Thank you. Holy heck. We did at least survive that elite fight, which I was a little scared about. I'm not going to lie. Sunder doesn't seem that great for this run. I think I'm just going to move on. I kind of want rate of fires up. All enemies dying within 2 meters drop 2 times basic reward. Mysterious chest sounds really good. Convert shield / armor to HP and recover 2% max HP every second. If we got this with veteran, I feel like it would be really good. I don't like flesh and bones, though. It scares me. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Devil's Covenant. After picking up Devil's Covenant, your current HP gets decreased by 75%. This double your current copper, gain 50% copper from drops. Okay. And then breakable objects. Oh my god. Dash has 3. That was a really good... Okay. I'm not upset about that at all whatsoever. That seems insane. I guess we should probably be using the foundry to break these open, to be fair. But that was a really good item. Like, obscenely good. So I'm not upset in the slightest about it. I'm at 2,000 copper this early in the game. Like, if you're not happy about that... Wait, switch single shot. 2 shot. Wait, what? I did not realize that we could do double shots on Scalpel. Oh my god. This seems ridiculous. Ooh. What the hell? See what I'm talking about? Like, it just, all of a sudden, we're dead. All of a sudden, we're dead. Anyways, sorry about this episode. Very, very fast episode. I feel kind of bad about it. But, we'll try the Bun Bun again next round. Hopefully we can get a hold of it. If you guys like the video, I don't see why you would for 3 runs in the same video. But, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!